So for my persuasive speech, I chose to talk on the issue of minimum wage and how people currently look at it. The main problem I see is that people think raising the minimum wage will help decrease poverty, but in fact, it can actually increase poverty. So according to Principles of Macroeconomics, a textbook on all the basic principles that make up large-scale economics, price floors, or in this case, the minimum wage, and raising it can cause a decrease in the quantity of labor demanded, in this case, that being hours. This is because businesses then have to pay their employees more, which leads businesses to look for ways that they don't have to have as many employees or give them as many hours to save costs. And also, according to Principles of Macroeconomics, a minimum wage increase causes the average earnings for low-income groups to become lower. And while it does leave those who are able to find work better off with higher wages, the cost that it puts on the people that aren't able to get jobs or are denied work because businesses don't want to give all that money out, then those people obviously are not better off because they don't have a job at all. So to show this, I do have a graph. So I'm going to flip the camera around here. This is supposed to say hours, but here is what the minimum wage would be just normally, and then it raises up when the minimum wage gets raised. And this is the amount of hours that businesses want to give to people, or this is the amount of hours people want to work. This is the amount businesses want to give. So businesses only want to give this much, but people want to work that much, which leaves this gap of people that are unemployed because businesses don't want to have that many people working. But if it was down here, more people would have jobs and more people would have money. So let me go back up here. And my solution to this would be to promote legislation that helps create jobs and invest in programs that can assist people to get out of where they are, to get jobs, that kind of stuff. So according to the Economic Policy Institute, creating jobs is the best way to fight poverty, and this can be done through policy making. So monetary policy made for creating jobs and reaching full employment is better for everyone because it gives more people jobs rather than having a few people earning more money. More people are earning a steady amount of money. And also according to the Economic Policy Institute, public investment in infrastructure such as public works programs like the government, the federal government or state government coming in and putting in construction for the highway that brings jobs in for people, or works on like public buildings, that kind of stuff, allows people to work on those and get jobs. So the status quo on this can be changed because now people kind of look at it where they think that we need to raise minimum wage, that's how to help people. But if this kind of solution is fully implemented and people stop calling for wage increases, then we could see a higher number of people working and earning money, which benefits more people, obviously, than fewer people working and getting a little bit more money. And we could also avoid the negatives of raising minimum wage, just like I said, lower employment. So how can we make this happen? So average people like you and me could write letters to our representatives and tell them why we believe in this solution and how we think it can help more people. And if enough people were to contact their legislators, those people could then go forward and put this legislation forward and hopefully get it passed. I know this is a bit controversial because A lot of people think the minimum wage is too low and it needs to be higher, but if we don't raise the minimum wage, eventually it will just go up on its own, and more people will get jobs and more people will make money. Because when you artificially move it up, it just has too many negatives. So we really need to try to strive to get this kind of legislation through that helps more people and benefits just all of us in a better way. That's my presentation. Thank you.